16. They didn't give me a water bottle. Because also final mention the content number 60 million water body and that it's now being played despite the watch. I have been 16 months not being listed.
File before the DR will please. Don't file here. We file before the DR, you will take instruction and decide. Okay. The memo of the portion says the king of suitable that call.
Because with due apology, so far as that last SPL 4087 2025, last occasion you lost it. Has expressed your view to look into this issue. That is because that side to and we have prayed for passing of any orders and the collector you also said the presence of collector you also passed the order. That matter will be taken up today.
Well, see that. Let us go to some of the matters which are already in the list.
At least for 5 minutes or 10 minutes you also will hear.
Just
Because some orders have been passed by the Honorable Chief Justice.
okay. Just
Okay.
Supplementary list item number 1.
who is appearing for the no. This from the SCV. Where is he?
What happened to the superintendent?
Just informed that their uninformed about 5 minutes back at the end of video. So that's
And we have asked the superintendent to file the affidavit. Why the affidavit has been filed by the affidavit has been filed by Dr. Jyotirmoy Nayak, Associate Professor. The order which we have passed on 11/7/2025, that is relating to that hematology department. We have our order is very specific. Superintendent SCB MCH Cuttack and Health Secretary shall file affidavit. Where is affidavit of the Health Secretary? And one thing we have to make it very clear. There was earlier we have already told that at least 2 days prior to the matter being taken off, you are supposed to file the affidavit so that it is to be compiled and not only the hard copy but also the soft copy. But you are filing today. How will go through it?
this specific case.
But we are not on that. You see, this order was passed on 11/7/2025. This hematology matter. And we are today on 7th of August 2025. So whatever you have done, why are you not filing it at least 2 days before? No. This we are telling that this health secretary affidavit.
Last monthly that day before yesterday, negotiations are on. So
Let us see that affidavit. Let us.
what status situation we
And we have you got the sub copy with you? Give it.
And you didn't answer my lord. Why the superintendent has not filed an affidavit?
He was head of some emergency.
We are not questioning about him not coming to on the.
Affidavit.
Why the affidavit is
Judicial order is there, and how do you dare to flout it?
Who has advised him to file this?
I haven't.
Who is present now? Dear sir.
Let him file that affidavit, sir.
No. No. Again, this we asked the health secretary to file the affidavit.
It's in a homestead in Kerala. But he hasn't still come back.
By the way, what have you stated in the affidavit? Let us see that.
The AIG has already, a team has been set up.
No, you come to the affidavit filed by the uh, Dr. Umakant Satpathy, Additional Director,
That's the affidavit.
and ask him to both of them to remain present at least.
That's it. That's it.
Where is it? Bring both of them. The affidavit has been filed by
Will of the transplant given.
ফাইল করছি ଯୋଉଟାକୁ ଥିଲା ଆମେ ସୁପରିଟେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟକୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦେଇଥିଲୁ ସେଇଟା ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଡକ୍ଟର ଜ୍ୟୋତିର୍ମୟ ନାୟକ ଆସୋସିଏଟ ପ୍ରଫେସର ଆଉ ଯୋଉଟା ଥିଲା ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ବୋଲି ସେଇଟା ଫାଇଲ କରିଛନ୍ତି this commissioner from secretary so the duly authorized one.
And this is also additional director
Hmm.
DME.
Hmm.
Even the DMET can't file an affidavit.
Is there anything on this about that hematology department?
No, that is the SCP.
No. Mr. Please, this is unfortunate. You come to the order number 262. Are you 262? This is relating to the heading is functioning of hematology department in SCU Medical College Hospital. So the news item was published in New India Express and states only free BMT service at SCB on deathbed. This is the a news item, and health secretary, whatever she has stated, we mentioned it, and the order is very specific. The superintendent SCB MCH Cuttack and health secretary shall file affidavit in this respect. What is the affidavit of the health secretary relating to this hematology department? So, who will file the affidavit? Why the order has been flouted? No, if somebody is filing on her behalf for this other thing, then he should have at least filed for this also. You are filing this liver transplantation. That man also could have filed this. What is your ground that why health secretary has not filed?
The relevant instructions from SCB that were given to me here. That is
No. Why health secretary has not filed the affidavit in terms of our order dated 11/7/25? Out of station.
Yes. Last occasion also she hadn't come back from leave. The reason why I could not get notified.
So you
When
filed,
she is expected back? Next week. Beg your pardon? Next week. Today we are on 7th. She will be back on 11th? That's what I have. Not 11th. I think by 13th she will be back. By 13th, the deputy secretary is there online. He is able to give the exact date.
tell him.
Regarding functioning of the.
Please. Yes.
Madam, kindly apprise the honorable court about the availability of the health secretary. Madam is what? Deputy secretary. Who is the person who have filed this affidavit? That's the additional DM. The liver transplant affidavit, the additional DM is because he is the nodal officer for transfer. That's all. Madam, if you are able to hear me, kindly apprise the honorable court as to the availability of the health secretary. I am addressing this to the deputy secretary, health and family welfare department.
My Lord Namaskar, this is Deputy Secretary from the Health Department. Commissioner cum Secretary is expected to be in office from 11th onwards.
14th we are placing it, since you'll be available.
Ma'am.
This.
Our put it also on hematology department, that also some letter transfer on put.
And Mr. Naik, I'm only to reiterate what my lord has said. That's why in some of the orders we are giving the specific date also. There may be developments after you file that affidavit. Nobody says no, nor nobody is stopping you from carrying on with your negotiations or whatever that is there. But if you don't file the affidavits at least 2 days before, it can't be circulated. Unnecessarily, everyone's time is getting wasted.
But I ensure that you.
Lord, I have filed a separate.
Please have patience. As per the order number 262 dated 11/7/2025. After taking into account the news item published in the New Indian Express dated 31st May 2025 under the heading of States Only Free BMT Service at SCB on Deathbed, we are apprised about the development by Mrs. Aswasti S. IAS, Health Secretary, Government of Odisha. A specific order was passed while adjourning this matter to today to the Superintendent SCB MCH Cuttack as well as Health Secretary to file affidavit in this respect relating to the proper functioning of hematology department. Neither the Superintendent SCB MCH Cuttack has filed the affidavit, nor the Health Secretary has filed the affidavit. It is stated by the Land Council for the state that the Health Secretary is on leave. Who is appearing for the madam? Deputy
Secretary.
Deputy Secretary,
Health and Family Welfare Department.
Health and Family Welfare Department. Madam का नाम कौन तो?
I'll give them.
Give the name. Submits that Health Secretary is likely to join on 11th of August 2025. Similarly, the over this issue, an affidavit has been filed by Dr. Jyotirmoy Naik, Associate Professor, Department of General Surgery, from Additional Medical Superintendent, SCB MCH. When the order was specific as to who was supposed to file the affidavits on the functioning of hematology department, it is not understood that why the affidavits have not been filed in consonance of the order. Therefore, we ignore the affidavit filed by Dr. Jyotirmoy Naik, Associate Professor, Department so and so. Matter will be taken off on 14th of August 2025. The Superintendent SCB MCH Cuttack, so also the Health Secretary, shall file their respective affidavits in consonance with the order dated 11/7/2025 relating to the proper functioning of hematology department. The affidavit shall be filed by 12th of August 2025, both soft copy as well as the hard copy, and copy of the same to be handed over to the learning, Senior Advocate, President of Odisha High Court Bar Association, so also to the learned amicus curiae. Yes. Next you come to that.
Sorry, my lord, in this matter. In fact, we prepared a note in this matter. Yesterday, I got Bar Association also the advocate.
About this hematology department.
Yes, yes. You can see the pitiable condition. Can see. 12 beds are there. 300 to 400 patients are letharging in the veranda and they're sleeping in the veranda. Yes,
Where are the lines which you have stated about it? These are all hematology department.
They are also taking chemotherapy there and also.
Report for
Report is.
page 3 research.
0.5, first page, 0.5 onwards.
दस्खत करके
As per the order of this court, the Advocates Committee visited the hematology department of SCB MCH, order dated 11th July 2025. And they have submitted a report on the functioning of the hematology department, annexing the photographs, and they have also given some suggestions. Copy of the report of the finding of the Advocate Committee and the photographs have been handed over to the Learned Council for the state. In the affidavit to be filed by the both Superintendent SCB MCH and Health Secretary, the finding there should be the affidavit should also indicate as to how regarding the suggestions given by the committee, so also how to address the issue which has been highlighted in the report of the Advocates Committee. This is taken on record.
Signature.
Secretary
of signature very thing.
Please give it. Now, Mr. Naik, we are making again clear. Whenever it is stated that X is to file an affidavit, he has to file the affidavit is to be filed by Mr. X. If you are filing by Y, then you are to assign reason why you are flouting the order of the court. Number two, we are again making it clear that the affidavits, whatever it may be, or compliance report, which was directed, that should come to us 2 days prior to that with the soft copy also, right?
No.
Okay. Now we come to the next one. It is the OPD ticket registration. So we took this matter on the basis of.
You will have the same.
In fact, because there were many affidavits to be filed, instead of filing different affidavits would have caused confusion. Those issues are taken in the affidavit that hands over, which my lordship just said that we'll ignore this. So all the issues are there, taken together, one after the other.
Your superintendent realizes that he is stalling this proceeding of this court. Or should we mention it in the order?
I'll convey the concern immediately today.
Is he on leave today? Is he on leave?
And Mr. Naik, we have serious doubts about the way the affidavits are being filed. At least so far as
No, who is joining from SCB? Who is joining from SCB?
Dr. Naik is your additional.
Yes, whether your Satpathy is on leave today? Huh? Why didn't he appear here?
He's in
The
OT.
virtual mode?
It is.
He is in OT. Since when you filed this affidavit?
This was filed 6/8 yesterday.
Since 6th he is in the OT.
Today.
So what prevented him from filing it on 6th? Beg your pardon?
He authorized me to do that.
He's so about what can he do? He asked him to file, he files. You realize that if anything is wrong in this affidavit, then you will be held liable? You realize that, doctor? Mr. Nayak,
My lord.
with utmost restraint, we are telling you, we are not children. We can see through this game. And kindly convey it to your superintendent. We do not appreciate it at all. Today's proceeding has been completely stalled because of his overzealousness.
And don't forget that the advocates, the entire Orissa is watching this proceeding. This is live streamed.
And he is not even a superintendent, he is superintendent in charge. Because you have not been able to find a superintendent keeping in view the MCI guidelines.
I'll convey it.
Ask him, don't play hide and seek with the court. We can pass orders, but we are refraining from doing so.
And he is testing our patience to the utmost. Kindly take your seat, Dr. Saab. Please be seated. Please be seated.
We cannot proceed. All these items, you keep it to 14th, you file an affidavit. SC Medical College.
He said that no one has died. Well, what is the date? Mr. Naik, do you remember you filed your superintendent chose to file an affidavit saying that no one has died waiting for this liver transplantation?
We didn't file an affidavit.
You made a statement across the bar. There is a news item today in one of the Oriya dailies.
Yes,
that is Sakala.
I've got that newspaper.
4 ମାସ ଅପେକ୍ଷା କରି ଆଖି ବୁଝିଥିଲେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାନନ୍ଦ.
ଗରିବଙ୍କୁ ପାସ୍।
Then there is I think this is Samaj problem. SCB ରେ ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ ଗରିବଙ୍କୁ ଉପାସ ବଞ୍ଚିବାର ଆଶା ତୁଟୁଛି. ପ୍ରଶିକ୍ଷଣ ପାଇନଥିବା ଡାକ୍ତର ନୋଡାଲ ଅଫିସର. We would like to have the response of the health secretary to this also.
In my also, hematology report also, we have also submitted that. And they have appointed advisor who has got
during the course of hearing.
That's the reason I have stated in the report.
Just a minute, Mr. During the course of hearing, a news item published in Odia Daily Sakala relating to the liver transplant, specifically refuting the stand taken before this court that no patient had suffered because of the transplant not taking place is refuted, in as much as it is said that one of the patients, namely one Brahmananda, who was otherwise ready for transplantation in all respects, died waiting for transplantation. And another news item in Odia Daily Samaj has also been brought to the notice of this court under the heading so and so. In the said news item, questions have been raised regarding the competency of the nodal officer. Both the news items are taken on record. This court expects the Secretary Health as well as the Superintendent to respond to the news items in their affidavit to be filed on 12th. Copies of the news items are handed over to the learned counsel for the date in court.
Flag number 373 টা বার করলে
And so,
নাই flag number 373 no it is
আগুটা অলগা আচ্ছা
এইটা
তার সে হেমাটোলজি ডিপার্টমেন্ট
এইটা হଉଛି হেডিংটা হଉଛି ଚେନ୍ନାଇରେ ହେବ ବାବୁଙ୍କ ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ ସରକାର ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବେ 28.5 ଲକ୍ଷ এটা ବାହାରିଛି ଜୀବନ ଉପରୁ ଆଶା ଛାଡ଼ି ଦେଇଥିବା ରୋଗୀଙ୍କୁ ନୂଆ ଜୀବନ ଦିଆଯିବ କଷ୍ଟସାଧ୍ୟ ଜଟିଳ ରୋଗର ଚିକିତ୍ସା ହାତପାହାନ୍ତାରେ ହେବ ଏଇଭଳି ଅନେକ ପ୍ରତିଶ୍ରୁତି ଦେଇ ସରକାର ରୋଗୀଙ୍କୁ ବଞ୍ଚିବାର ଆଶା ଦେଖାଇଥିଲେ ଗରିବ ଖଟିଖିଆ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଜଟିଳ ସ୍ୱାସ୍ଥ୍ୟ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଦେଇ ଗତି କରୁଥିବା ଯକୃତ ରୋଗୀ ନୂଆ ଜୀବନ ପାଇବେ ବୋଲି କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା ଏନେଇ ତତ୍କାଳୀନ ସରକାର ଏସସିବି ବଡ଼ ଡାକ୍ତରଖାନାରେ ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଖୋଲିଥିଲେ এই ୟୁନିଟ୍ରେ ମାତ୍ର 2ଟି ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ କରାଯାଇଥିଲା ଏହା ପରଠାରୁ ବନ୍ଦ ଅଛି ତାପରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଗରିବ ଓ ଖଟିକିଆଙ୍କର ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ କରାଯାଇ ପାରୁନଥିଲା ବେଳେ ରାଜସ୍ୱ ପରିଷଦର ଜଣେ ଭାରତୀୟ ପ୍ରଶାସନିକ ଅଧିକାରୀଙ୍କର ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ ପାଇଁ ମେଡିକାଲ ସୁଆଣ୍ଡସୋ 28,50,000 ଟଙ୍କା ମଗାଯାଇଛି ସେ ଚେନ୍ନାଇର ଏହି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଚିଠି ଆସିଛି ତାପରେ ନ୍ୟୁଜ ଆଇଟମଟା ହଉଛି ଏଇଆ 2024 ରେ ହାଇଦ୍ରାବାଦରେ ଏସିଆନ୍ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଫ ଗ୍ୟାଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋଏଣ୍ଟରୋଲୋଜି ତଥା ଏଆଇଜିଙ୍କ ସହ ଚୁକ୍ତି ହେବା ପରେ 2025 ରେ ପ୍ରଥମ ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ ହୋଇଥିଲା ତେବେ ସାଧାରଣ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଏବେ ଏସସିବିରେ ଯକୃତ ପ୍ରତିରୋପଣ କରାଯିବ ନା ସବୁଦିନ ପାଇଁ ବନ୍ଦ କରାଯିବ ତାକୁ ନେଇ ଆଲୋଚନା ଆରମ୍ଭ ହୋଇଛି So that also we have taken note of and give the response to it. এটা রাখো এটা কেবল এসসিবি র ইয়ে ছিল Now I come to the next item.
স্যার এଥିରେ ଛୋଟିଆ କରି ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ
and Mr. Naik, the secretary's return is very crucial because if just on a cursory glance of the affidavit which is filed by the special secretary or DMET, it is said that the negotiations are, you have issued a letter, and follow it up, If the secretary is on, returning on 11th, how much time it takes, It can be done on VC also, People's lives are online,
Have you seen the photographs?
yes, ma'am.
So during that visit,
You
sir,
get the experience from the learned advocates who have visited. They were almost in tears on that day.
sir, during that
The
visit,
pathetic condition in which the patients are lying there.
sir, during that visit, ଆମେ ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ sir କିଛି experience କହିବେନି my learned friend, he is a very junior, he let him
It's a very sorry state of
ନାଇଁ
affairs.
sir, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ difficulties କଣ ହେଲା କହ
A difficulty, my lord, that day, you know, tell it, my lord, there was some difficulty from their side, the SCB side. They were a little bit hesitant that we should not have visited on that day. I don't know what was the hesitant, but we could feel that in the hematology department, that was the hesitant. And that bone marrow transplant, the people, everybody, I think all the patients were lying on the floor, my lord. There was only few, we couldn't see, they didn't took us to the rooms where the beds were there, but I think everybody was on the floor in a very unhygienic manner, my lord.
And I had instructions in Dr. Naik, stated in the report. Dr. Naik was assistant HOD was not there. He said that we cannot do it. I specifically asked him that why you are not able to do it. No, we don't have the certificate. We are trained, we are not trained. We don't have certificate. We will not be able to do it. So if we are not be able to do it, then who was doing all these things? Some Dr. Jena was the professor. He was also given extension, but after Dr. Arkizala was given an extension. He was doing all these things successfully, and he has done a lot of people. But now, thereafter, when the doctor, so Dr. Jena, after retirement, was given contractual appointment for some years, but it was abruptly stopped. That is the reason why thereafter it has already been stopped. And we also talked to Dr. Prabodh Das. Dr. Prabodh is also there. Dr. Prabodh, Dr. Prabhadas was initially in some hospital, thereafter he had been to AIMS, but AIMS he had not been, he had not done BMT. But in some hospital was been doing BMT. And some hospital, I have also stated in the that private hospital, doctor from private hospital is appointed as the advisor, how it is feasible. And there is a likelihood of conflict of interest is also there. Because after conflict of interest, if something happens, people will are attracted to go to the private hospital by selling their house, their lands and everything. Because cost is around 30 to 40 lakhs.
I mentioned that 20 odd lakhs, 8 lakhs.
30 to 40 lakhs, my lord. 30 to 40 lakhs. That 30 to 40 lakhs. Then why the person, if till the doctors are properly, I am told that it will take some months together to get the training, proper training to get the certificate, to get the training. If that is why not continue the engagement of the same doctor who was doing this? If he has not joined in a private hospital, then if he has joined a private hospital, certainly he should not be allowed to do it. But why honestly, I don't know what has happened between the all this in the government. But the thing is that, but at the risk of all these things, the patients are suffering. The patients are suffering because Lordship can actually it came pure because the photographer the line chemotherapy is also being administered in the Barada.
অক্সিজেন and saline মানে একদম স্যার সে রাস্তার চালে আমি চালিয়ে যাওয়া কষ্ট হলো স্যার সেটা গোটিয়ে তো অ্যাসপেক্ট তো পটনায়ক ইজ সেইং সামথিং why they are reluctant to come
Yeah,
with us?
reluctant, my lord. Some
Why is
hesitation
the
was
reason
there on
behind
their
it?
side. I don't know what was that because
Why?
they told us that you
The superintendent is not there, otherwise we would have put the question.
they told us that don't visit today, you leave, you come on some other day.
Anyway,
Then
let us কথা
The separate PIL my lord has been filed on behalf of
This is the affair of
queue
this
to get the
patient.
BMT treatment. Now 32 patients are in queue to get the BMT treatment. And though satisfactory report has been submitted for continuance of Dr. Jana for the time being, despite that, no extension has been given. And his contractual period.
See, the issues that you are raising, the state council cannot answer because he has no instructions. The secretary is on leave. The superintendent is not there. Who is representing the superintendent?
Dr. Naik is it?
Dr. Naik. You have heard the president and the secretary of the bar association. You see, when this bench passed the order, my lord was very specific about it, not to cause any inconvenience to the doctors and the patients. And we have been hearing this matter for almost last 6-8 months now. Not a single instance of any of the members of the lawyer committee overreaching their duties have come to our notice. So why this hesitancy? What are you trying to hide? And from whom? And we take it very seriously. Don't shoot the messenger. And let me, I think I have the permission of my lord to tell you this.
Sir, I think on
If kindly allow me to complete, sir. Any misbehavior that is shown to the advocates committee will be deemed to an insult to this court. Will not take this lying down. This is very unfortunate. This court has been going out of this way to see that so far as the doctors are concerned, any official is concerned, their dignity is maintained, and this is what they are being faced with. Kindly ensure that.
Even if the numbers are restricted,
we are not taking it up. I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's all right. Please tell us.
Mr. Naik, this time we are ignoring it. We are really pained that the kindness and the indulgence that is shown by the court is being taken for granted. Please don't do that. They are representing the court. I need not tell you, Mr. Naik, you know it.
I believe, my lords, what has just been conveyed is that on that particular day, there was a mass casualty because of a CRPF accident, which is why they were all very busy and they could not have accompanied or shown them.
There is a way to say it, Mr.
Right. Man.
There is a way to say it. There is a way to convey it. They're all very reasonable.
2 days prior to that, when the court, we fixed the date, I think the superintendent was present.
Yes.
We fixed the date on the concurrence of these.
Registrar General also wrote.
The Registrar General there. Registrar General in advance also communicated, and they went, I think 5 or 6 they had gone, and all those orders were there. They're not to disturb anything, and senior advocates are going, and Secretary of the Bar, President, and amicus curiae, and you are hiding something. You cannot go inside. Why? It is their private property. They cannot go inside.
When superintendent said that because of the casualty, they said that you go to our office, you do your work. We are going to the department. So despite this, we had to go to the department. And Dr. Naik probably was present along with us.
See, today you said the superintendent is in the OT. We're not asking him to be present. We are more conscious about the patients than it doesn't give us any pleasure to say more than probably the persons who are manning the system. Apathy is telltale.
Yes, we are now taking up the next issue, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Postgraduate Institute of Pediatrics. So, the order was passed basing on the news item which was published in the Sambad dated 17/7/2025. Shishu Bhavan Kothare Durniti Gandha Hato Marile Khosi Poduchi Tile. And on that day, we heard from the Dr. Prabhakar Mishra, the superintendent of Shishu Bhavan. And no.
Let him leave. You can
Let him leave.
leave. Because we are not taking up SCB or the liver issue, transplant issue today in the absence of.
Yes, Superintendent Shishu Bhavan.
Sir, namaskar.
And R&B, both of them.
SC, Superintendent.
Yes, please apprise us about that, what you have done, and you said that so-called notice dated 25/6/2025 has been issued to Bridge and Roof Company India Limited by the superintending engineer, wherein it is stated that as per clause number 34 of the condition of the contract, the defect liability is 3 years from the date of issue of completion of work, that is 31/12/2022, and accordingly serve the so-called notice to rectify the defects immediately. And it is further stated that the Bridge and Roof was instructed to rectify the defects in 3 days, otherwise defect will be rectified by the department and cost thereof will be recovered. What happened on this issue?
नमस्कार सर मैंने ब्रिज एंड को सर 3टा सर सको नोटिस सर माने करथिलु सर तापर सर से माने डिफेक्ट गुडा को सर माने टेक अप करछन सर आ टाइल्स रो सर जा इशू थिला सर सर माने 4th 5th सर माने 6th फ्लोर रे जोड़ा सर माने रिफिक्सेशन काम सर माने चलती सर 80% काम सर सरी गलानी.
Why have you not filed any, what you have done in the meantime? After this order was passed on 18/7/2025, whatever work has been done in the Shishu Bhavan to rectify the defects, if you have stated that something has been done in the meantime, you are supposed to also file it and we have to take it on record.
Sir.
We want to just ask Dr. Mishra, the superintendent, whether anything has been done to rectify the defects as was pointed out by Mr. Misra.
Sir, namaste. Sir, they have actually one parapet was broken during the heavy rain. So that evening we called the R&B people, the assistant engineer and the SDO, and in their presence we asked them to break the another parapet, which was again threatened to break. So then we issued letter regarding the safety of the building, safety assessment, and also repair of the some loose tiles were there in the walls. So they are that is going on by the R&D.
Yes, now you want to hear from you. You have now received the letter from the superintendent.
Sir.
And what you have done. Now you know that the work is defective. At least दुईटा आपनकर पाराफिट रो प्रॉब्लम आसलानी ताकू भंगा हे गलानी गोटे तो गली पड़ला आ गोटे कोन डिफेक्टिव अछि आमे आपन को सेदिन कहिथिलु जे आपण सेदिन कहले जे बिल्डिंग इज सेफ आमे कहलु जे यू गिव द रिपोर्ट दैट द बिल्डिंग इज सेफ tomorrow some untoward incident if will happen then you will be responsible suppose the building collapse or something happens you will be responsible because we'll have your affidavit with you
sir तापर सर हमें मतलब रेक्टिफिकेशन काम गुड़ा सर टाइल्स रो सर काम करूछु सर अगस्त 15 सुधा सर काम सरी जीवो सर अल्प काम अछि सर बैलेंस सर 20% काम बाकी अछि अब सर बिल्डिंग सेफ्टी टा मु सबमिट कर देबी सर सर हमर सर जॉइंट इंस्पेक्शन
बिल्डिंग सेफ्टी सर्टिफिकेट देई सारलेनी
ना सर मु सबमिट करनी सर सबमिट कर देबी सर
हां काम करी केम देबे ना आगुर केम देई देबे आपण पूरा गोटे गोटे पारापिट भांगी जाउची देखछंती बिल्डिंग सेफ्टी बेली केम सर्टिफिकेट देई देबे
सर अगस्त 15 पर सर दियो सर अगस्त 15 त हम काम सर दिबो सर तापर मु सबमिट कर देबी सर
The issue relating to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel especially लिखे देवे so and so during the course of hearing the superintendent Professor Misra Professor Dr. Prabhakar Misra intimated that in the meanwhile the some further defects which were noticed which came to the fore were brought to the notice of the R&B department, R&B division, and they are, and the superintendent engineer Cuttack R&B division number 1, who is present virtually, has assures this court that the work in the said regard has already commenced and is likely to be completed by which date, Dr. Mr. Savar?
Sir, August 15 सुधा सर sir.
By 15th of August. Accordingly, list this matter on 4th of September. Accordingly, list this matter on 4th of September, by which date the superintendent engineer Cuttack R&B division number 1 shall file an affidavit indicating the completion of the deficiencies pointed out by Professor Dr. Prabhakar Mishra, the superintendent Shubhavan, and also shall file a safety certificate relating to the Sishu Bhavan, new building of Sishu Bhavan, put up on the gate.
आपण जहा करिया कथा करंतु जहा एक्शन नबा कथा तांकु नेबे बट ट्राई टू कंप्लीट द वर्क फास्ट हला सेफ्टी सर्टिफिकेट देबे ता पूर्वरु बी रेस्ट एश्योर्ड दैट इट इज सेफ राइट एंड also complete the road work which you are undergoing say you from the Karjodi river side to the and another thing since both of you are while coming from the Odisha Judicial Academy side, if you come to by the side of the wall of the Sishu Bhavan, you will see that in what a pathetic condition that that is being maintained. That wall, the paintings, and there is no proper flooring, and the people used to urinate on that wall. So make a decent look of such a premier hospital of the which is meant for the children. ହେଲା? ଆଜି ଆସିକିନି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କୋଉ ଭଳି ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଏକାଡେମୀରୁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକ ସବଷ୍ଟେସନ ଅଛି ସେ ତାର କଣ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକ ସେ ଖୁଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡାକ ସେଇଠି ପଡିଛି, ବାକି ସେ କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ସେ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ ହେଇଛି ତାର ଯାହା ଉପରେ ଲୋକ ଚାଲିକିନି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, ଏବଂ ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡିଂ ହାଇକୋର୍ଟ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ କୁ ଆଟାଚ କରି ଯୋଉ ୱାଲ ଟା ରହିଛି କୋଉ ଭଳି ଲୋକ ସେଠି ପରିଶ୍ରା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ହେଲା, ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ ହବ। ସେ ରଙ୍ଗ ଛାଡିଗଲାଣି ସବୁ, ହଁ ଯାଇକି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ ତାକୁ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ରିପେୟାରିଂ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ଗଛ ଫଛ ସବୁ ଲଟା ପଟା ସବୁ
ଆଉ ବୁସେସ୍ ରହିଛି ସବୁ, ଇଟ୍ ଡଜ୍ ନଟ୍ ଲୁକ୍ ନାଇସ୍। ଏତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହେଇକିନି ଗୋଟେ ଏତେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ହସ୍ପିଟାଲଟା ହେଇଛି, ତାର ଆଉଟର ର ଭ୍ୟୁ ଯଦି ଏଇଆ ହବ ତାହେଲେ କଣ କ୍ୟାରି କରିବ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରେସନ ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କ ଉପରେ that this is the premier child hospital of the state and this is the look, and you are maintaining that. The boundary wall आपन को हैतला कोन प्रोग्रेस कले
सर आमे सर माने बाउंड्री वाल रो सर एस्टिमेट सर माने सुपरटेंडेंट सर को सबमिट कर देइछु सर से माने डीएमई टू अप्रूवल लिखा सर हम काम आरंभ करियो सर टेंडर अब सर
अब से जो पोखरी कथा को हैतला पोखरी
सर पोखरीटा भी सर एस्टिमेट सबमिट कर देइछु सर अप्रूवल लिखा आसले काम कर दउ सर
केबे आसीबो से अप्रूवल
सर सुपरटेंडेंट सर को सबमिट कर देइछु सर
Second, the estimate has been given to the superintendent.
Regarding that pond,
Regarding the pond.
The
second has been implemented.
sir pond ta estimate sir seta 3 days bhitere haba tar chari port jagada barricade sir CMC jemti karichi sir barricade hi paranta
why the learned amicus curiae is saying why don't you temporarily barricade it?
tender hoga sir
हां सर ठीक है टेंपरेरी सर कर दो सर
Temporarily barricade it.
Temporarily sir कर दो सर
And Snack kindly ask them to process it faster. And the usual process, if it takes.
The estimate is a little high. It's almost 81 lakhs. So it will take.
barricade mein
For the barricade?
There's a stainless steel grill.
stainless hobo tapare kon sir
କରନ୍ତୁ sir, they want to do it for permanent.
ଏଇ ଯୋଉଟା ଆମର ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅର୍ଡର ବଳରେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା କରିଥିଲେ ବ୍ୟାରିକେଡ ଲାଗିଛି ସାର୍ ସେଟା କମ ପଇସାରେ ହୁଅନ୍ତା, ସେଟା ସାର୍ ବି ହେଇପାରିବ। ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ଏଷ୍ଟିମେଟ ହେଇକି ତାର ବର୍ଷେ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ସାର୍ ଷ୍ଟେନଲେସ୍ କରିଲେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ।
again এই ଓପନ ପଣ୍ଡ ଉପରେ ଆପଣ କଣ କଲେ କିଛି ବି ଇନ ରାଇଟିଂ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି, ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆଜିର ଅର୍ଡରରେ ଅଛି।
I have the instructions. I'll give it the instructions.
We have specifically stated that you assured this court that steps shall be taken to address this issue and the progress in this regard shall be intimated to this court in the next sitting. So in writing you give it.
Highlight it. You are with me, the instructions are here, I'll pass it.
Pass on. Now we are coming to the city hospital.
Sir, with your due permission, I want to add one thing.
Yes, please.
There is a big electric pole in front of the main gate approaching the ring road. So we have already deposited 59 lakhs to TPCODL from February 2025. They have not yet removed that pole, obstructing the main.
Who is to remove it?
TPCODL and in connection.
Ki achandi TPCODL.
ତାଙ୍କର ସାର୍ ଥିବେ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଥିବ ଆମର ଆର କେସ୍ ରେ
Namaskar sir, Amarjit Patnaik sir here from TPCODL sir.
ଅମରଜିତ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଥିବେ ସାର୍, ସେ ଆମ ଆର ଗୋଟେ କେସ୍ ରେ ସେ
Sir, ଆମର sir ସେ ଯୋଉଟା sir deposit କରିଛନ୍ତି ଶିଶୁ ଭବନ ପାଇଁ ସେଟା sir already ଆମର metal procurement ହେଇଗଲାଣି, ଆଉ ତଳେ ବି କେବୁଲ sir pipeline ର ପଡି ଯାଇଛି, ଖାଲି କେବୁଲ ର stinging ହବ, It will take maximum 15 days, sir. By the end of this month, it will be closed, sir.
Sir, we are keeping this matter on September 4th. We are writing that such a, how much amount you have deposited, Mr. Misra?
59 lakhs.
59 lakhs.
It is brought to the notice of the court by the.
Sir, ସବୁଗୁଡା sir
Dr. Prabhakar Misra.
order ଦେଲେ ହିଁ ହବ sir ସେମାନଙ୍କର 59 lakhs sir କେବେଠୁ ନେଲେଣି?
Yes, Mr. Patnaik, that amount was sent to you by February. That's what Professor Misra says.
Sir, February ପରେ sir work order ଦେଇକି ଆମର କେବୁଲ ବି ପଡି ଯାଇଛି sir. ମେଟାଲ ବି ଆସି ଯାଇଛି ଆମର sir ତଳେ ଯୋଉଟା କେବୁଲ ପଡେ କେବୁଲଟା ରନ୍ କରିବ। ତେଣୁ sir final stage ରେ ଅଛି 15 days ରେ close ହେଇଯିବ।
Dr. Misra କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯୋଉ ପୋଲଟା ଅଛି ସେଟା shift ହବ। ସେଟା କଣ ଆପଣ underground କରିକି ସବୁ shift କରିବେ?
Underground ହେଇକି ଉପରଟା remove ହେଇଯିବ sir, ପୋଲଟା remove ହେଇଯିବ।
So why it is taking so much time?
Sir, କେବୁଲ procurement time ଲାଗିଲା ଟିକେ sir. In fact, around 3-4 ମାସ ଲାଗିଲା procurement.
So from February they have placed the money at your disposal.
Yes, sir.
May, June, July, August, 6 months.
Who is the person to look after this?
Sir, এটা project team କରୁଛନ୍ତି sir TPCODL ର ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଆମେ କଥା ହେଇଥିଲୁ sir କହିଲା ପରେ ସେଟା sir ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ତାଙ୍କର final stage ରେ ଅଛି।
ଆପଣଙ୍କର TPCODL?
ନାଇଁ sir, ଆମର project team ଗୋଟେ separate wing sir ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା take up କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ follow up ରେ ଅଛୁ 15 days ରେ ସାରି ଦେବୁ ସେମାନେ କହିଛନ୍ତି sir।
Professor Dr. Prabhakar Misra brings to the notice of this court that an amount of rupees 59 lakhs was placed at the disposal of TPCODL as early as in February 2025 to remove the electric pole which is in front of the main gate of Sisu Bhavan, thereby affecting the ingress and egress. Mr. Patnaik, so Amarjit Patnaik, SC TPCODL, submits that the task is normally assigned to another project team, and the matter has been taken up with the project team and assures this court that the issue will be resolved, and by end of this month.
By end of this month, sir.
The issue shall be resolved by 31st of August 2025, and the steps taken in this regard shall be filed by way of affidavit by second, so that the matter can be considered on 4th.
Yeah, right.
जो instruction दउछन written instruction is open pond रो आउ जो आउट रहला आरटा के दिटा को जहां instruction अनचेंज कराई। Now come to the city hospital.
City hospital also TPCODL has a role.
There is no issue with TPCODL, as I have been informed. That affidavit might not be kindly have a look at.
They were supposed to make a joint visit.
They have undertaken a joint visit.
Shabaz and
they have already taken that visit, and the findings and the rectifications are there in the affidavit.
Filed today.
Already filed, my lord, sir.
Sir, ଯାଇଥିଲୁ visit କରିବା ପାଇଁ
Just report that you देखा।
No, very small report କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା।
City hospital.
So Naik, your affidavit is on record.
Just file. It may not have come on filed in the afternoon.
এটা হচ্ছে কোনটা যে affidavit filed by superintendent engineer, এটা relating to that city hospital. What have you stated here?
Well, the cable issue is no longer existing. That's solved. So the timeline that
Have you given a copy to the land president? Okay.
The timeline that my lord had directed is mentioned in paragraph 3. Because he had the superintendent engineer last date had said that he will complete it by 2026 mid. So the specific timelines?
Paragraph 3.
Paragraph 3.
Okay.
So each stage of work completion, my lord, is mentioned on in paragraph.
So give that in that.
I have everything, my lord. I'll immediately pass it.
Copy very fast. Okay, what is your report line? Advocate Committee's report.
They have got some requirement. Sir, paragraph 2, 1, 2, 3 Roman. Sir, Coco requirement surgery re, Department of
Orthopedic department ro, tapre ophthalmology department ro, so देइछन्ति.
Sir, radiology अच्छी, surgery अच्छी.
Surgery अच्छी.
Pediatrics support
Please,
gynecology.
please pass on the pen drive so that it can be answered. Got that. Eta को देखिए नहीं तो मुझे ये दीटा पेज रो रिपोर्ट अच्छी कॉपी करी एटा कौन तो वैसे जी फॉन्ट आउट कोई ये डिफेक्ट थोड़ा बताए
Mr. Naik,
My lord.
who is to,
have you given a copy to Mr. Naik?
I submit.
the suggestions that has been given
My lord.
and the shortcomings which have, whatever that has been there, who is to address this court? I mean, who is to attend to
Like in the ophthalmology department, the advocates committee has mentioned
the city hospital also comes under
what are the requirements of the
My lord, stadium.
what are the requirements of the equipments and machineries. Obviously, this has been provided by the so question is that it is to be done.
My lord.
So who is to do this?
The statement, the equipment has to procure with the state medical corporation, Odisha State Medical Corporation. I will, my lords, I'll submit a reply, my lords, on this. I have just received the report. I'll go through the report.
Whose administrative control is this city hospital?
The CDMO, my lords, and the superintendent is there.
Sir.
The hospital is right there.
Mr. Superintendent,
Sir, namaskar, sir.
advocates committee report देइछन्ति विभिन्न डिपार्टमेंट आपनकर जो रहउ चालीची
Sir, sir.
एरे कोन सब शॉर्टकमिंग्स अछि कोन आपनकर रिक्वायरमेंट अछि हाइलाइट करिसेंति. फॉर एग्जांपल ऑप्थामोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट रे से कहउचंती इक्विपमेंट्स और मशीनरीज दरकार एवं अनेक्चर A/1 रे से देइछन्ति कोन से उडा का दरकार. For example, auto refractometer, then direct ophthalmoscope, then so many things they have stated. So these are the requirements. Who is, suppose you are in requirement of some machines or equipments, whom you writes or who is to address this?
Sir, OSMCL.
State medical.
Odisha State Medical Equipment.
Body for procuring equipment across the state for all medical colleges and
Yes,
hospitals.
sir.
They are under the administrative.
Mr. Tripathi is there. He appears for two senior counsel, Mr. Tripathi.
My lord. Yes, I usually appear.
Samir Krishna is also appearing today as the party chief court.
Where is Mr. Tripathi?
Today, I found Mr. Samir Krishna appearing for the
No,
corporation.
anyone who is appearing for the Odisha that corporation.
So that corporation is Samir Krishna appearing in this court.
That requisition should have to go through the department itself, the health and family welfare.
No,
department.
there are this the report of the reports of the advocate committee. You have a copy of it.
I have a copy. I'm holding.
Kindly see the annexer A/2 there.
My lord.
There, their letters have been issued by the superintendent to the superintending engineer R&D
My lord.
And copy forwarded to the different authorities.
Capsular lift, what are
renovation of the OT. He says additional funds have also been placed.
Yes, sir. That is from to R&B department, sir.
Yes, Mr. Shahbaz.
Sir.
You represent R&B division number 1, isn't it?
Sir.
So since May, these letters have been sent to you.
Sir.
Capsule leaf.
Capsule lift. For capsule lift for renovation of the existing IoT to modular OT.
এটা ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ଦେଖୁଛି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଜାଣିନି ସାର୍ ମାନେ ମେଥଡଟା ଜାଣିନି ସାର୍
You just take instruction.
You kindly take instruction from and because since May the superintendent infrastructure. What about this OPD? Last time the concern was there. What have you done to address that? Mr. Superintendent, what?
Sir, OPD
सर ओपीडी हमर जतेटा अछि 18टा रूम अछि से 18टा रूम में चलेइछु हमर एक्स्ट्रा रूम कोठी भी नाही आ सर माने एक्चुअली एडवर्ट कमिटी भी देखि गले चली सर
नहीं आमे कहितलु यदि पाखरे कोनोसी गवर्नमेंट रो किछि बिल्डिंग अछि जोठी की टेम्पररीली शिफ्ट करी हबो
सर हमर रिपोर्ट रे लास्ट लाइन ता सर एकदम सर 2 लाइन्स एकदम बॉटम
हां
that as regards to availability of space for
no
functional
such
OPD
space available
around the area of the status but there is no such space available.
Okay. All right, thank you. State council.
Orthopedics are vital. Orthopedics
regarding the issues relating to the city hospital. An affidavit has been filed by the superintendent engineer R&D division indicating the timeline for completion of the project. The report is taken on record. And this court hopes that the project in question shall be completed adhering to the timeline as mentioned in the report of the Advocates Committee and their suggestions have been incorporated in the The Learned Counsel for the state has been served with a copy thereof. He seeks an adjournment to go through the same. And particularly relating to the communications sent by the superintendent relating to modular OT and capsule lift dated 14/5/2025. And so far as and also regarding procurement of the advocates reports of the advocates committee also deals with procurement of necessary equipment. This is essential for functioning for effective functioning of the several departments. The Learned Council for the state and I states that we will respond to the same when the matter is taken up next on 4th of September.
Come to the next item. Enforcement of parking regulation and traffic. I mean, this is order number 255. Order number 255.
Today's compliance report, most of these issues were been repeated. So it's there the last occasion also, but I'm giving a fresh.
Please pass on. The CMC commissioner and the DCP, they are there. Please.
Sir, namaskar, sir.
Namaskar. What have you stated, Mr. In this? Who has filed this?
This is the CMC compliant report. The DCP will have a separate report.
Okay. So this particular item relates to parking regulation and traffic management in urban heart area. Seta 81st section. What have you stated? Just read it out.
From the CMC's side, my lords, I am placing first on 17/6/25. A report in this matter was filed before the Honorable Court. That is already there. In the report, it was mentioned that regarding clearance of garbage in front of the urban act, so also in the vicinity in and around of the box trains, it is stated that 3 numbers of pots have been constructed and facilitated at that site for temporary stacking of garbage, which is being lifted on daily basis. It's pertinent to mention here that 25 personnel, 16 sweepers, 4 loaders, 2 drivers, and 3 security personnel have been provided to the urban act for sweeping and transportation of
read out the next one.
That is regarding paver blocks. The DCP will supplement the parking issue.
Okay, this is working the parking issue only. We are going to the next item, but so that the news item which is there relating to the Ma'am, please see this news item which was published today in the Sambad. Two news item are there. First, so that Kaudi Ankara se jo theater.
Madam. And I am the eyewitness because I used to go for morning walk in that area.
এটা বড় করুন শেয়ার করে দিন is it seen by everybody it shows that news item the news item heading is Sambad Godagodia Ghatare Kudakura Abarjana we hope that say jo apankar Sravan mas ye bodhe sari galani जो पाली गुड़ाक थिला जो नेकिनी जाउथिले ना वची
मटे सरीला मटे सरीला
तो ये गड़गड़िया घाट रे जो आवर्जना एगुड़ाक सब रहिछि ये केमती क्लियरेंस हबो मैम यू टेल अस समथिंग अबाउट दिस
Sir, we will deploy a team for this, sir. In 2 days, we'll clear out it.
Okay.
Sir.
And see the next one, the Saundarjakran se juda.
I would have come juda this before just the
this is the Taladandaro. Please see this is the beauty of Taladanda Canal. The how the condition of the paver block and the garbage it is stacked. Crores and crores rupees have been spent for this and see the conditions.
Sir.
Ma'am, tell us something of what can be done.
Sir, I do also have photos from today also. We have deployed a team for this area. I will check, sir, what all spots are there. I'll check and I'll get back on this, sir.
Ma'am, even there was some plantation also by the adjacent to that awareness fencing.
Sir.
And some have already been uprooted. The fencing has been removed and that is how now it is the best season to plant some trees adjacent to both the side of that awareness fencing. That can be done because some trees are surviving particularly from Taladanda towards that Biribati area, let us up to Nuwa Bazaar. But most of the trees are not there and it has even that guard which has been put that has also been destroyed and this you see now the picture is there. So pass necessary instruction and sometimes you also visit and once you complete it we can ask also the advocate committee also to meet to pay visit to that see that.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'll visit today and I'll check the situation. What is the condition of all the trees there? Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now we are coming to the next one, the absence of street light, traffic control. This is one of the most important issues because this is the dated is 3/7/2025. Come to that order. 256 is the order. A fund amount of rupees 2.82 crores has been allotted to CMC for completion of this widening and strengthening work of the embankment road of So Canal from Nuwa Bazaar to Biribati and floating of tender and technical evaluation which was likely to be issued by So and the work was likely to be completed by So what is now what has happened here?
That's that.
After ma'am, after this Matru Bhavan, you will find that the entire road is dark. There is no light up to Biribati.
Yes, sir.
That is, as we have pointed out to you that the government has widened the road, spent a lot of money for the easy passage for the patients who are coming to the SCB Medical College. And there is no light at all, not a single light right from this overbridge, that national highway bridge that is going on near that Matru Bhavan off to Virivati.
Yes,
On
sir.
both sides there is nothing.
Yes, sir.
So please see to it, and because the funds have been already allotted for this purpose, and how
Yes.
it can be done and in a quick manner,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
It appears, my lord, there are two sections to that portion. If my lord comes to page 4, that compliance affidavit.
Compliance affidavit. Let us see that.
Page 4, my lord, kindly have it.
Yes.
The second subparagraph. It is mentioned here that R&B division had earlier deposited an amount of 51 lakhs against the work.
Acha, okay, just page 4, yes.
The second subparagraph. It is further mentioned here that R&B division had earlier deposited an amount of 51 lakh rupees against the work, namely installation of street light from Taldonda Canal Embankment Road at Noyabazar Junction to Modgajpur Nuabanda level crossing, with the estimated cost of 1,48 lakhs 96,000 rupees. In the meantime, R&B division has deposited the balance amount of 97 lakhs 96,000 against the above mentioned work. The said work will be started within 7 days after receiving additional performance security. The expected date of completion is within 4 months. It will be completed by 15th of December 2025. That is one section.
Okay.
The second section, my lords, the canal road from Modgajpur Nuabanda level.
Where you are reading there?
Same page.
Okay.
Same page.
Yes.
The last subparagraph in that page.
Yes. Got it.
However, the canal road from Modgajpur Nuabanda level crossing to Piribati Tarini temple, which is approximately 3 kilometers, is not coming under the same jurisdiction, which is required to be taken up by the PWD R&B department. This 3 kilometer stretch, my lords, the R&B department will take up.
The government has already sanctioned the fund, and what is the problem? We don't follow it.
The first part is already over. The CMC will take it up by and
you have to complete it by 15 December.
The next
what
part,
about this one?
This part I'll take instructions.
Because the fund has, we have noted down in the earlier order, you have stated that fund has already been gone to this. So why there is delay?
They were into 2 sections. So this last stretch I'll take instructions. 14th, my lords, I'll.
Okay. Now this BSWC drain.
My lord, with regard to one point, my lord, that from that Matru Bhavan to Birivati Road, the TP schedule, additional TP engineer, in fact, he wrote a letter. In his inspection report also, you kindly see what happened. A huge garbages were there. We have seen that during our visit. Some cable also inside there. CNC has got role to clean all these things. Last line is important. Other points,
Official letter. At Kalyan Nagar, the road towards Modgajpur, it was found that some of the excavated soil are kept by that. We are pointing out they are not canal road which can be cleaned jointly by CMC in presence of so and so. So these garbage, ma'am, these garbage are there on the both side of place. We are telling you that and somebody told on the other day that no, everything is removed and nothing is there.
Railway.
We say, I told you that I'm
Construction corporation.
making a statement that it has been removed, but in fact, the advocates committee visited and they are giving that this is the stage. It has not been removed. It is still there, lying there.
TPC dual said that you are very much available. Whenever they will come, CNC people will cooperate and will see that sir, underground cable is sitting.
Ma'am, there is a inspection report of drainage canal near Matru Bhavan, which is by the additional chief engineer electrical TPCODL.
Sir.
The gist of it is that they say that once the CMC personnel they cooperate, then they can remove the debris.
Sir, namaste, sir.
So
Sir, the work has already been started, sir.
Yes.
And yesterday itself it has been started, sir, in presence of the CMC officials. We are
when?
Yesterday, sir.
When is
They-
flight?
Then Mr. Patnaik, because we are referring to your letter only.
No, yeah, we have written the letter on 4th.
4th of August.
4th of August, yes.
So when do you tentatively give us a time frame within which it can be completed?
So we are ready because we will have to identify the cables only, and the rest part will be taken up by CMC.
So in one hand, you have said that the work has started. You are saying you are ready and the work will start. We are at a loss to understand.
Sir, in fact, a bunch of cable were there under that garbage, and yesterday itself that work started, and around 20-30% of garbage
So
removed.
whose responsibility is to live you will address to the cables?
Yes, sir, we are addressed to the cables.
So what is the role? What do you want from the CMC?
To get that work done immediately, because we will have to present there only. To identify
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, on 5th of August, all of our CMC staff and all the line departments, they had visited the Taldanda Canal area and to identify what all needs to be done. So all of the identification has been done regarding what debris needs to be removed from where. And after that, action has been taken, and whatever cooperation from CMC is required to TPSODL, we are already in touch with them, sir. We will remove the debris that TPSODL needs to remove, and we'll get back on this, sir.
The only thing this court wants to know, give us a time frame within which this can be done, because the problem is only when this bench sits, everyone gets energized just 2 days before that.
Sir.
That is the pattern that we are seeing.
Sir.
We are sitting on Thursday, everything starts working, functioning on Tuesday. So kindly tell us, because Mr. Patnaik is also online, you are also there. So kindly tell us, give us a tentative time frame within which this can be.
Sir, we'll remove the debris in 4 days, sir. Then TPCODL can
the inspection report of drainage canal near Matrubaba. Who has given this letter?
This is by the amicus
learned amicus curie, referring to the letter of Additional Chief Engineer Electrical Circle TPCODL Cuttack, dated 4/8/25, state that he has sought the cooperation of CMC to regarding the reallocation to expedite the canal and cleaning work by railway and WATCO. And accordingly, it is stated that the TPC, if necessary assistance is extended by the CMC, the work can be completed in order to prevent any damage to the underground cable. The Commissioner CMC, who is present virtually, has assured that necessary assistance in this regard will be provided, and by end of this month at least.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the site will be cleared of the debris by end of this month, and so that the TPC and in the presence of TPCODL authorities, and the report in this regard shall be submitted on the next date of hearing. We'll put it on the some other day.
I think we have fixed that case regarding that DCP has filed something like he wants the traffic light and CC camera to be installed.
CTA council.
Ma'am is also now vice chairman.
So when we have fixed that, whether anything is there?
Not today. Today's list
today
is
it is not there. No, by the way.
Sir, namaskar, sir. Sir, Namaskar, sir. Sir, they have started the work for that project, sir. They are starting with the Bellevue and that area, sir. So they have assured that before Durga Puja, the entire signal and the cameras at 107 locations and 31 locations for the signal, sir. So the project has started, sir.
So we just put this question because we have fixed it on a some day, just 26. But prior to that, see that
3 days before I will be giving that affidavit.
This is very important one because before that festive season, used to, that is September onwards, it will carry on. Prior to that, the DCP wants that it should be.
With due humility, may submit one thing. So far that CDA is concerned, right or wrong, upon a discussion and decision, CDA agreed to provide that particular surveillance system and all these things. For that purpose, already put that fund, 50% of the fund to that person company. Thereafter, the DCP required another set of around 70 or 80 numbers. CDA mailers didn't have so much of fund, requested the government in Housing and Urban Development Department to place the fund. Because these are all out of the fund of the CDA. So CDA is now in depth of fund manner that you have to.
Have you written the letter?
How have written the letter?
Who is present from that Housing Department?
Housing and Urban Development Department.
Urban Mallards today nobody will be there.
Nobody is present.
Because
that issue is likely to come up, but
26, I will be giving all those so that minors should be taken on.
Because that is very much necessary.
Necessary, that's it.
A copy may be given to me so that I can follow up with the government.
Yes, I will be giving that.
Just give it.
I will give.
We are just asking, we are not mentioning anything with that.
Because minors are feasible subsequent date, I will be filing detailed affidavit. In the meanwhile, I will be requesting my friend to pursue the matter so that amount can be placed minors.
The next matter, that affidavit has been filed by the, I think, secretary and.
Like 376.
We will take up this matter next week. Okay. The Mr. Katkia was mentioning that matter, whether the that is fixed on 26th.
But and this has also cropped up in our area. And in my lawn friend is my neighbor. So the mad monkey. That's the menace of mad monkey, and he has already bitten his father. And I was saved by a little bit because I was going for morning walk. Anyhow, but that has become a menace. So and the advocate committee, I think I should write a letter.
We have passed some order, Mr. Mishra, on this cattle and stray dogs. That menace, we have passed some order,
but nothing is
happening. My lord, this issue has been there in the list for some time, but because of paucity of time, it gets rolled over. My lords, may kindly take it up earlier next week so that is so.
I was just telling that the transaction.
Mr. Patnaik, last time also I think we told you. So far as this stray dog is concerned, there is a guideline which has to be followed. It has to be, they have to be very strict guidelines. Sterilization and all that.
They have to be picked up and
there is one institute at probably Chennai or something to which the communications were sent. So it's not as simple as it looks. There is a lot of
this issue, my lords, can come to the top of the list next time.
They will take up this issue.
My lord, one thing more, just
I think so far as monkey captain, as the advocate committee, my lord, will write to the PCC and I hope PCC will do something.
Item 10,
Forest department, so
it has to be forest department.
I may be given a copy. I'll follow up with the necessary division.
my lord, that Item 10, my lord.
He has got his medical reports, his father's medical reports. Medical reports and surgery also been done. Very serious condition.
Tent account kouchandi
Again, item jo making of parks user friendly for differently abled, my lord. Secretly, my lord, I had visited 2 parks that my lord had asked me. One park is, my lord, that sector 6 park, my lord. It's a big park, my lord. Where, my lord?
In sector 6, there are several parks.
And the main park, that, my lord, that name of the park is
Jayaprakash Nagar.
Jayaprakash Nagar. There, my lord. There, my lord, the entry to the park for the disabled persons, my lord, it has become very stiff. They have construction in a very stiffly manner, my lord. Yes. I have brought the picture, my lord. 80.
yes ejuta mein lekhithilu and 7430
There are 2 parks that I visited, my lord. You visited?
this order will pass
Yes, Mr. Patnaik.
Yes, my lord. That the entry to the park where they have made that the slanting, my lord, that has become very stiff.
The ramp.
Not ramp. It has been made in the concrete. The
That ramp is not a smooth ramp.
It's not a ramp. Ramp is a steel one. It is
That ramp itself is not a smooth ramp.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a somehow staggered ramp. You can't take a wheelchair on that. No wheelchair can.
the main purpose is that how the person, differently abled person who is in the wheelchair can go to the park and move smoothly, right? So in different areas, there are parks. Admittedly, few parks have that facility, others are not. So that is how this is to be done by the, I think,
CMC.
CMC, na?
CMC.
So
That they are saying. That they have done.
because we are told that in Biju Patnaik Park that is there, but
It's a newly developed matter.
newly developed, but the other park that is not there.
My lord. The Justice Birokeswar Park, I also went there.
That is there.
That is there. That is, they have done in a.
They have done it very
But you said that in Cuttack city,
No.
the total park number is this, and these are the parks which are to be maintained by CMC, and the other parks are to be maintained by
City. About 2 or 3 parks by city. I have those details.
One thing more, my lord. One thing more, my lord. The security room, my lord, that they have provided, it is a very disorderly way, my lord. All things
No,
are.
we are taking up this one, how it can be made for
Yes.
the differently abled person. So first that,
Yes, ma'am.
so you,
I'll identify.
ma'am is here,
Ma'am,
so.
we'll identify the parks, the bigger parks,
Like,
where we need to have the ramp.
first bigger park.
No,
to
not
identify.
only ramp, Mr. Naik. So the park which the Secretary, Mr. Patnaik, is referring to, it has a ramp.
But the ramp is not.
But the ramp is not a smooth one.
Slope is not.
It's not
Slope is very.
number one, slope is not proper. The slope is not that, the slant is not proper. Second is it's somehow staggered. It's not
smooth. So
so
taking
it's
a
not
wheelchair.
possible for a wheelchair to, it will be
I have
almost
understood. I will compare
difficult
this
for the
concept.
wheelchair
The
to.
upper surface is rough. That is why
It's
friction would
not
be.
actually rough. It is, I don't know.
So once you make it entry from the roadside also, that slanting, if you do it, and also while entering into the park, that is to be done.
It has to be both ways.
Yes, on
The
both
plant
ways.
has to go down and then on the other side.
And accordingly, also a route is to be provided properly so
wheelchair,
that
across the park.
a
Yes,
man
across
sitting on the wheelchair can
Man.
move across the. So that is.
And so far as washrooms are concerned,
Many washrooms.
and now washrooms have been constructed in the parks, separate for male and ladies and gents.
But they're
So
not being
there is no space there for constructing a separate entry for separate ramp for the differently abled. So it is up to the your planners to think of, instead of having stairs, just have the ramp with the support from the side so that everyone can walk.
At least in big parks, such arrangements can be made. We are not telling about the small parks.
These are just minor changes. If you put in place, it can be used by
somebody
everyone.
who plans Has to keep this in mind. I'll convey this.
Just have the idea. Advocates committee is there, and in many of the friends.
No, they have done it in Biju Patnaik Park. In Biju Patnaik Park, they have been very meticulously. They have done it. And the other day, Mr. Patnaik, that he was referring to those that that so for the walkers and joggers.
Yes,
In Biju Patnaik Park, they have done it different. For the walkers, there is a separate pavement. For those who want to jog, the payments are different because of the pressure.
There is another park near that Deer Park. There is another big park. While coming to the indoor stadium.
Deer Park is being innovated now.
No, Deer Park adjacent to the border park.
Deer Park will like
while coming to the indoor stadium.
সেটা হচ্ছে innovation চালু হতো অর্থাৎ বন্ধ করে দিয়েছেন
So many parks. Whatever, I do not know what happened to the Gaurisankar Park and other things. There was a in front of our Samaj office.
Samaj office, there is another
big park. This is very old park.
Those are very historic sites.
May I submit one? It was renovated by spending huge money by the CDA, and 4 to 5 days back, it was given a private person, Miller, to enjoy the
That's not our jurisdiction.
And nothing, no maintenance, nothing else.
Whether it is public, whether it is private, public-private partnership, it's not within the domain of
Renovated by spending huge money by the CDA, Miller.
No, if you, any issue comes up regarding the maintenance, all these things on. So that can be otherwise.
Justice Biro Kishore Rai Park.
We are not supposed to transgress our limit. Any civic issue related matter. So the rest of the matter obviously will take up on the next week, and Mr. Katkia and Mr. Dar. That matter we have fixed to I think 26th, 26th it has been fixed, and we expect the collector to remain present virtually, and he will apprise us about the development made, what can be done.
It was on 26th that Mr.
No. See, this is the water. Drinking water. Water ki achanti water.
Trisulia has to be
This is the water logging.
Water logging ଆମେ ଲେଖି ଦେଇଛୁ ଆମେ
ଅଛି କି ରେକର୍ଡ ରେ
ମୁଁ ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କହୁଛି ସେଠି ଡଙ୍ଗା ପକାନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ପୁଣି ବର୍ଷା ଆସୁଛି ପୁଣି ଗୋଟେ କୋଉ ସହର ଅଛି ତାର ମଝିରେ ମାନେ ବୋଥ ସାଇଡ୍ ରେ ଘର ଥିବ ମଝିରେ so you must so in the Dal Park also, Dal Lake, people used to remain there and go by passing in that boats.
In Koraput, there is a place. There is a desert, and every day they are going by the boats.
Acha. And what about that Satyavrata Stadium issue?
Now they have developed. Now started developing. Once again,
that may be taken up later.
It is all these matters. Okay.